Good day, June 15, 2019, approximately 10:36 a.m. Central Standard Time. Had to come on and talk about yet another as much rain, quote, I should say, yet another, quote, as much rain in a month overnight event, this time happening over here in the UK, where they received as much rain in one day as they reportedly would normally receive in the month of June. Now, where else has this happened lately? Heard about it happening in China. Heard about it happening a couple weeks ago here in North Carolina. Actually the morning of that storm in North Carolina, when they had extreme flash flooding, sudden flash flooding, and there were at least 3 fatalities. There was a broadcast news headline out on the internet from a meteorologist saying, the headline was, this area down here, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, would get as much rain in that day as in a month. That was the headline. An hour later, the headline was changed. It was watered down. The first headline had the word inundated with, which inundation is a word for flooding. So, there are people out there trying to tell people and warn people. But then there's also the nanny state censorship that happens. So we've seen this here in North Carolina, in Kentucky. We've seen it in Oklahoma. We've seen it in Wisconsin, where there's as much rain in one night or one day as in a month. In every one of those places, it's flash flooding. So when you start to see these things happening in several states and then around the world in other countries, it's a pretty good sign, pretty good symptom that there's a trend happening. And, who cares about politics? Who cares about terminologies and what's politically correct and what's not? What we care about is people, our families, our children. We care about being able to have life, liberty, and justice, pursue justice. We care about being able to build a future in a safe place that's not going to get washed away. That's why this stuff is so important, and so many people act like, well, I don't care, whatever happens, happens, but it's never that easy, never that simple. If you fail to plan for the future will fail you. So that's why we're coming on with these things to as they happen, to show people the trends, the climate changes, what's happening, so that you can be ready and prepare and protect your family. More later.